Look, there are two emotions at work amongst Australians right now, anger and fear. As I said, when we were speaking to Professor James Allen, parliaments are not sitting. There have been no challenges to this strategy of putting the nation in a coma. But the World Health Organisation figures, I repeat, 41 Australians in a serious or critical condition. The infection fatality rate for coronavirus, 0.26%. A bad flu season, 0.24%. So we've got 208 people so far dead in 6 months, but 440 Australians die every day. 1,200 Australians a year die in car accidents. And so far, coronavirus, as you heard me say, not amongst the top 50 causes of death in this country. And Professor James Allen said earlier tonight, it's worth repeating. In a decade, this we look back on as one of the most colossal public policy fiascos of the century. And yet here we are now in Melbourne, an 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew. This is like living under martial law. Even during the World Wars and the Depression, there was nothing like this. Parliament sat then. Our federal parliament doesn't. Andrews is not alone. The Prime Minister supports him. The cost to workers, their families, billions of dollars to the national economy, appalling mental anguish. 99% of the cases are mild. Well over 99% recover. And no one tells us what they're trying to achieve. Are they seeking to eliminate the virus? That would be laughable. But if the case numbers have risen in triple digits since early July, when the lockdown was imposed, if this was a sporting contest, you'd say, hang on, change the game plan. We're not scoring. So here we have an 8 p.m. curfew in Melbourne. Essential shopping and exercise are limited to within 5 kilometres of your home. Too bad if there's not a shop within 5 kilometres. Andrews, the expert, who's not scored a run yet in this game, is now saying limit the amount of movement and therefore limit the amount of transmission. Whack on fines, $1,652 to people who don't have a job. So they've checked 500 homes out of 6,000 infected people, and they found people weren't at home. They're knocking on doors. This is horse and cart stuff. Taiwan phoned every infected person twice a day to make sure they're at home. They can track the phone, so they knew whether they were at home or not, and they sent the police if the phone wasn't answered. I repeat, we've got the people who created the problem now pretending they have the answers.